previously unknown virus that researchers have now discovered in the depths of the Mariana Trench. Please what? I'm not telling you fairy tales, people. This really happened, and by the end of the video, you'll know all about it, especially whether this virus can be dangerous. So be sure to stay tuned until the end, and if you like it, I'll be galactically happy about a thumbs up and a comment, because that's how we get the algorithm to show this important topic to even more people. Thank you guys, and welcome. Do you know what thalassophobia is? It's the fear of larger or deeper waters. And if you realize how deep it goes down in the Mariana Trench, then you can easily understand this fear. With a maximum depth of almost 11,000 meters, the Mariana Trench is the deepest point in the world's oceans. The trench stretches over an immense area and was named after the Mariana Islands, which lie in its vicinity. In the deepest regions of the trench, the pressure is 1,000 times higher than on the surface, and temperatures can be below freezing. The darkness is absolute in some places, as sunlight never reaches these remote depths. And crazily enough, despite these conditions, the Mariana Trench is home to all sorts of bizarre life forms that feel right at home down there. In turn, they probably think that we are totally bizarre life forms because we live 11,000 meters above the deepest point of the sea, and then out of the water too. How bizarre can you be? Down there, we encounter animals that have adapted to these inhospitable conditions in their very own way. From bizarre deep-sea fish that break through the darkness with their glowing organs, to microscopic creatures that live in the sediments on the sea floor. But how on earth can they survive there? For one thing, there is a lot of geothermal activity in the Mariana Trench. There are hydrothermal vents, also known as deep-sea volcanoes, where hot water and mineral fluids escape from the Earth's interior. These deep-sea volcanoes create unique chemical environments that are colonized by organisms that rely on chemosynthesis, a form of energy generation that is not based on sunlight. Incidentally, this also has super exciting implications for the search for extraterrestrial life. Even on planets whose star does not provide enough energy for life, life forms could exist if there is geothermal activity. I once created such a chemosynthesis alien here, using an AI tool. Kind of creepy. Let me know in the comments what we should call this species. I'll throw Exo-Cthulhu into the round as a suggestion, because it has something of H.P. Lovecraft about it. But I'm really looking forward to your suggestions. Well, anyway, another important aspect is the food chain. In the depths of the Mariana Trench, there are a variety of food sources, ranging from microscopic plankton organisms to larger predators, many of which float down from higher layers of the oceans. This abundance of food enables the existence of different life forms, which obtain their food in different ways. And so it is no wonder that we are constantly finding new life forms in these incredible depths. On the one hand, the diversity of species is immense. On the other hand, it is not so easy to get there, so this area of the deep sea is still largely a mystery to us. Chinese researchers have now made a rather spectacular discovery, a completely new virus that was found in the sedimentary layers of the Mariana Trench. The story of this discovery begins with a team of scientists from the Ocean University of China in Qingdao. These Mariana biologists specialize in the research of viruses and their interactions with organisms in various marine habitats. To isolate viruses at such extreme depths in the ocean, they used a special method called the induction method. This allowed them to isolate bacteriophages, i.e. viruses that infect bacteria, from the sediments of the Mariana Trench. These sediments were previously extracted using special underwater probes that were specially developed for taking sediment samples from great depths. And after they had thoroughly examined these sediments, it was clear that they had indeed found a new type of virus. I don't want to go into lockdown again. These bacteriophages were found in sediment samples from the trench at a depth of 8,900 meters, about 260 meters deeper than the previous record holder. This area is known as the Hadal Zone, named after the god of the underworld Hades.
I know, I got it. I got the concept.
They have baptized the new virus with the easy-to-remember name VBHMEYH4907. If there really is a new global pandemic, We definitely need a better name. How about Hades virus? It's perfect for media marketing. New Hades variant discovered. Hades incidence at record high. Okay, I'll stop already. This virus infects bacteria from the Halomonas family, which is found in various extreme environments, including the Mariana Trench. The new study by the Chinese researchers says of these bacteria, members of the Halomonas family are known for their ability to degrade petroleum hydrocarbons, thrive in high salinity and alkaline pH environments, and have a high tolerance to pollution. So these bacteria are perfectly adapted to life in the Mariana Trench, and the newly discovered viruses are in turn perfectly adapted to the bacteria. And not only have we found a new type of virus, this virus probably also belongs to a completely new viral family, which has been christened Soviridae. The very fact that we are still discovering completely new virus families shows how little we know about the depths of the Mariana Trench and the flora and fauna there. Totally crazy. This new virus seems to have some very special characteristics. The researchers say, metagenomic studies show that viruses in the Hadal region prefer a lysogenic viral approach to adapt to the Hadal environment. And our study also showed that the temperate phage, VB-HMEY H4907, is more abundant in the Hadal region, which could confirm the speculation about a higher abundance of temperate phages in the Hadal environment. If you are like me when I read this for the first time, then you will now be asking yourself an important question, namely, please what? Simply put, the viruses use a lysogenic approach as a special survival plan down there. In this approach, the viruses infect a bacterial cell, but instead of destroying it immediately, they insert their own genetic material into the bacterium. The virus then becomes part of the bacterium, and the bacterial cells continue to live and divide. The alternative would be the lytic approach, in which viruses infect a bacterial cell, multiply in it, and destroy the bacterial cell. The somewhat more skillful and less destructive lysogenic approach seems to be the better strategy. Okay, but one question remains.
Can these viruses be dangerous to us?
The answer is very probably no. In the case of phages that infect bacteria, the danger to humans is generally low, as bacteriophages infect bacteria and not humans. On the contrary, such viruses could even help us. The team writes, currently, the isolation of bacteriophages and the enrichment of bacteriophage libraries are rather beneficial for human health. They help to protect people from bacterial infections, especially in these times of antibiotic use and the spread of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Bacteriophages can therefore be used in medicine to treat bacterial infections. We have already come so far that we are now allying ourselves with viruses. So you see, a super exciting find that once again shows how many secrets still lie dormant in the deep sea. As soon as we discover something new in the Mariana Trench, I will of course keep you up to date, but you can only do that if you follow my channel, otherwise you'll miss it. Subscribing is completely free. It helps me immensely and you'll never miss a galactic video again. I would therefore be very happy if everyone who has not yet done so would press the subscribe button now. Thanks guys. Today we talked about underwater volcanoes, among other things, and the topic of volcanoes is currently on everyone's lips. There was a violent eruption in Iceland at the end of 2023, and the footage is truly spectacular. If you want to watch this and find out how high the danger is for Iceland, and perhaps the rest of the continent, then click on the video below, where I have explained everything to you. And if you want to support my work, then as always visit my Astro shop for the t-shirts from the videos. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.